Hey guys, it's been forever since I uploaded a video, and really? Sorry, my computer's being weird. No, I don't want you to do that. Okay, so, if you hear weird noises, I've got my 5-year-old over here. He's loud. And yeah, but since I have uploaded, we made another human. That is Ronan. He is almost 8 months old. But today I wanted to get on here really quickly, and I've been seeing a lot of people posting their AncestryDna results. So I wanted to get on here and I'll put my results out because I like watching these videos, and I was like, you know what, I want to do one too. So me and my husband got ours done about a year ago, actually a little over a year now, because I was about 4 or 5 weeks pregnant with him when I got it done, so it's been a while. But yeah, previously to doing our DNA, I had thought I had been told my entire life that we were mainly Irish, and my mother, her maiden name is Doyle. So I thought we were Irish. Also, I'd been told we were part Native American, which I know a lot of people think they are part Native American, and you know, whatnot. So I was told we were mainly Irish, and I assumed from my dad's side, since their last name is Young, I assumed it was English. I mean, this could be other things, and I knew we were heavily German from my mother's grandmother and her family and her husband's family, because they were Pool, which I didn't know was German, but I do know that it's German now. It was Van Pool, and it was changed. And her husband, who his last name was Earnhardt, and that's another thing I'll put in this video. Be an interesting little tidbit for you guys. I mean, I'm not into NASCAR, but you know, a lot of people. I live in Georgia, so lots of people here into NASCAR. Anyways, so I mainly thought we were Irish and German and some Native American. I'd also been told by my mother that at some point somebody was part African American. So, but yeah. So I guess we'll get started. Sorry for the long introduction. I guess I'll go in, they have an alphabetical order. I got it through Ancestry.com, by the way. So, anyways, I have less than 1% North African. So, I guess maybe that was true, maybe it's not. I don't know. But North Africa is like Morocco, Algeria, Libya, Egypt, you know, Tanzania. So that's interesting. And I got 2% South or Asia South, which the concentration is on India, and I don't know where that comes in at, but it's such a small percentage. Thinking maybe it was a far back relative. So not quite sure where that comes in, but interesting enough to have it all the less. And then Great Britain, which I'll tell you my results, there were 96% European, which I was like, that's a really high number. But my main ethnicity percentage is from Great Britain, which includes, you know, the which includes Britain, well, England, we'll say that, England, Scotland, and Wales. And through my research, this is very true. So yeah. Anyways, also, well, I'll get to that in a second. Then my second largest is Europe West, which I did expect, which is Germany, France, Switzerland, Austria, Czech Republic. So all of that, I expected that. So I'm a quarter, probably mostly German, because it's a range there. But Ireland, I'm 18% Irish, which I expected that to be higher. But I'll take what I can get. I love Irish food. Irish people. You're good. Hey, you're so good. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Mommy's almost done. And then my next, I have 12% of trace regions, which I've got 4% Scandinavia, you can lean back. You can lean back. I got your pillow right there. Lean back. Oh, you just want to sit up. Anyways, sorry guys. I got 4% Scandinavian, and I have found this in my family tree. I would venture to say technically it's more than 4%, because the range is from 0 to 14%, so I don't know. And they also, if you have a lot of Great Britain DNA, they also preface you with a video that says a lot of your Great Britain DNA could be Scandinavian DNA as well, because of migration patterns. Yes. Anyways, so that was interesting. I wasn't really expecting that. I knew it could be a possibility, but I wasn't really expecting that. And obviously Scandinavia is Norway, Sweden, those countries. And then I got 3% Europe East, which is like Poland, Ukraine, Belarus, Romania, Latvia, that. And that's not surprising either. I mean, Eastern Europe and Western Europe, they're quite close together. And then I got 2% Italy and Greece, which I didn't expect at all. I have found one relative who was from Italy, and that was back in I think that was back in the 1500s. So that could be where it's from. That will probably be diluted enough to be 2%, maybe. Hey! And then I got 2% Iberian Peninsula, and I have found a relative who was from Spain. So I guess that would be that as well. I got less than 1% European Jewish. So don't exactly know where that came in, but it's there. And I got, what else? Less than 1% West Asian, which the concentration is in Iran, Turkey, Syria, Iraq. So yeah, that was that. So yeah, that's my ethnicity results. So I'm much more like English than I thought. Like, I would never guess I was that much. When people would always try to guess what I was, they'd always say that I was Italian or Eastern European. So that's interesting. Oh, and the German part, we had always been told that we were related to the racing Earnhardts. That's obviously Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Dale Jr. So, I mean, we all came. Yeah? Oh, almost done. You play with this? So cool! But, and we were all from, Rowan County, North Carolina. That is where my mom's family is from. So, I mean, they lived very close together. We got, they had the same name, same last name, same spelling. So I'd always wanted to know exactly how we were related, because it's pretty obvious that we were. My mom, or my mom's brothers, I remember going to family reunions and playing with Dale Sr. He was older than them, but they remember him, anyways. Weird stories. So I wanted to find out, and it turns out that Dale Jr. and I, and my cousins on the side of the family, and my sister, all share a set of 5th great-grandparents. So I thought that was pretty cool. I think their names were Johannes Earnhardt and Catherine Furr, I believe. Yeah, here we go. I'm looking it up. If you're wondering, I've been looking at my computer this entire time. Really? Really? Sorry. AncestryDna's having issues. Find her. There we go. Yeah. Johannes Earnhardt. But yeah, Johannes and Catherine. So, Dale Jr., if you see this video, which I'm pretty sure you won't, hey cousin. I don't know how else to contact him. But I just thought it was interesting. So, oh, and I downloaded my raw DNA from Ancestry.com, and I uploaded it to gedmatch.com and also DNA Land, and the results were slightly different. The GEDmatch did have me at 2% Native American, so I don't know exactly if that would be true or not. And also, the DNA Land site had me up to like 15% Italian, which I think it took all my trace regions and shoved it into the Italy part, I guess. I don't know. So that was interesting. But I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye.